Wait for it to freaking load.
What's up, godly gamer gang? It's gonna start in like
I am recording
3 minutes.
Dingbat. 3 whole minutes, oh gosh.
I know, but what if we're late?
Holy.
Pokemon Direct, baby!
Hey, what's poppin'?
Hello.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
It's early.
Hello.
It's not that early. It's like
Welcome
9.
back to Bouncecast. Today we're doing a special episode because news is actually happening.
The news is actually breaking.
Today there's a Pokemon Direct, and we're both super 12-year-old girls about Pokemon, so
yeah.
We're gonna watch it.
So, genuinely, one of the things that I'm honestly scared about the most with Sword and Shield is the fact that, and this is just trade evolutions, are going to be so annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, for people like, I know you did too, like, we have two 2DSs, stuff like that, we can trade to ourselves. How the heck are we going to do this here? I want a specific, like, online mode specifically for trade evolutions.
I hope they don't.
Where it's like, you trade, you automatically trade back. You get them registered in the Pokedex, but, like, trade back. Yeah. So that you don't have to coordinate with some random Indian man named Tai Chi or something like that.
That was wrong on so many different levels.
Chinese man named General So.
Okay.
Kung Pao Chicken. Again, who would wake up in California at 6 a.m.?
Who'd wake up in California?
Fair. I can't think of a good comeback to that. I wouldn't. If I was living in California, I wouldn't wake up. Oh, look at the border.
Oh, it's starting. It's starting.
Welcome to Pokemon Direct.
Hi.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Ishihara.
Today, I would like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games.
Yay.
I love it.
To begin, please take a look at this video.
What a beautiful Japanese man.
I'd let him tell me about Pokemon.
Okay, this is a new trailer.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. New trailer.
Best rival.
Yeah. Yeah! Oh, he has the one that's weak to you.
So it's like Sun and Moon.
Alright.
Alright.
You freaking fist bumped the bunny.
Means you'll probably have a third rival.
That's a professor.
No, the old lady's.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I want the turtle!
Okay. I'm liking this so far.
Okay. What?
What was that? Beware! Oh my
Just
gosh.
wandering Pokemon?
Dude!
They're in the overworld, too.
This Avalugg? Oh. Okay, this is cool.
No, that was a shiny Dunsparce.
No, it wasn't. It was Beware's first evolution.
Was it?
Teddy, whatever.
Snuffle.
Snuffle. Oh. Is this a 4-person battle?
Online, like, team attacks?
Kolek just got wrecked.
Bro, this freaking anime intro over here.
What? What?
Okay.
What?
I don't even know what's happening.
What is that? It's just a beach ball. Oh,
That's a gym leader.
that is a Chad right there.
And from what it looks like,
Stop! No! Oh my gosh!
it's kaiju.
Clash of the Titans!
Freaking Godzilla.
Why is this a thing? How are you supposed to do that with like a legendary? champion.
I
Alright, that's cool.
Hello, I'm Masuda.
what?
That just happened.
Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak.
Oh, they have different producers for each
What
game.
did you think of the video?
So we saw like 4 new Pokemon, right? There was the
Today,
sheep,
we would like to deliver the latest
the
news
little
on
flowery
Pokemon
dude,
Sword
The
and
whimsicott
Pokemon
cop.
Shield
the
to all
turtle
of you
guy
around
with the
world,
huge jaw that I
right here
And the
freaking
freaking
love.
rock
offices where
bird.
Development is underway.
That may just be the local bird. It may just be like a raven.
A what?
A raven.
You can take
Yeah.
on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region.
You can play
After
as a
choosing
cave.
Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner Pokemon,
Okay, they're so cute.
you will
Yeah.
embark on an adventure
Look
to
at
become the
Grookey,
champion.
my lad.
Oh.
Your journey
Bro,
will
your
take
house
you
is
through vast
sick.
and lush grasslands.
think that was
Towns
your
in which
house.
You will find humans
I hope
and
that was my
Pokemon
house.
working
Yeah.
together, and many
Oh.
other locations
But
filled
dude.
with rich personality.
It's playing hopscotch!
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region.
As in any region.
Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
I like that.
That looks like a
The
Rodon
excitement of these
drone.
battles
I
is
like
often
people
broadcast
actually
on television
watching
in
you
the
fight.
Galar region as
Yeah.
well.
Making it more of an event.
The most
Exactly.
exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before.
Yes.
To tell you more about
Such
some
as
of the Pokemon
Pikachu.
that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it
Tell
over
me
to
about
James,
them.
the art director on these games.
Tell us, James.
Jamie.
Hello, Jamie.
Oh, it's just
Hello.
a... Dang.
I'm James Turner from Game Freak.
Oh, he's British.
I worked as the art director.
Nothing
for
against
these
British
games.
people.
He may be
There are a lot of
Australian.
never-before-seen Pokemon that
As
await
we've
you
discovered.
in
Or
the
New
Galar
Zealand.
region.
Or,
Allow me
New
to
Zealander.
introduce you to just a few of
I
them.
think it's New Zealander.
Probably.
The first Pokemon I'd like to show you
Wooloo.
is Wooloo. This Pokemon's defining characteristic is its fluffy fur.
So can you like
which is
turn
treasured
off
by
random
weavers in a
encounters
town in the Galar region
so it becomes like
who
the
use
Let's
it to
Go
craft
Eevee and
popular
Pikachu where they're just
specialty
I
walking?
wonder, yeah.
That'd be
This
sick.
Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the flowering
Gossifleur?
Pokemon.
Sounds like a
Gossifleur
run over from
favors
X and Y.
places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties.
Okay, so it's a
This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought,
Dreadnought?
white Pokemon. The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron.
that is like the
Dude.
sickest
Vicious nature
name.
makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame
It's almost the
for
size of a
all
Gigalith.
The most experienced trainers.
That name is so
This
cool.
Pokemon that can be seen flying
Oh,
steadily
yeah,
through
that's a
the
raven.
sky is called Corviknight. It
Corviknight?
puts its skills to use
So it is
when
rock.
working as a
Or
flying
it's steel.
taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited.
So it's a taxi.
As many of you already know, some Pokemon can evolve,
So maybe there's not
changing their
HMs.
appearance
Maybe.
and becoming stronger in the process.
We're getting the evolutions?
Gossifleur is one
No
of
way.
these Pokemon.
Oh, look at the
When
new evolution
Gossifleur
screen.
evolves,
It's like the DNA stuff in the back?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Oh, we saw that in the
Yeah,
trailer.
we did.
becomes Eldegoss.
Eldegoss? That's cool.
I like
As
the
you can
name.
see,
Yeah.
there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head.
So it's cotton based.
These seeds are said to promote growth in
Uh-huh.
plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon.
Look at this.
That's all I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar
No
region for you to
legendaries?
discover. Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already familiar with.
Okay.
I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon that inhabit the Galar region.
Oh, we are, James.
I am
We
so
are.
excited for Dreadnought.
Yeah. Look at that bag. You have a literal briefcase on
Okay,
your
you're
back.
looking at the bag. Look at it. Looks like freaking Hyrule Field
Meeting
out
lots of
here.
Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area.
Oh.
This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see.
Okay.
So it's like one
Pokemon can
area.
appear
Yeah.
depending on where you are and what the weather is like,
One route.
meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day.
Steelix?
Wait,
Some of you may already
so the
have
wild
noticed,
area is
but
just
while
one
adventuring through this area,
overarching
you have control
Yeah.
over the
area.
camera, allowing you to better search for
You can
items
control the
and
camera.
Pokemon. Search far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above, and even in the lakes, where you never know what you might find.
That's like
In
Xenoblade
certain
Chronicles.
locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength.
Okay, thank you
This
for giving me
phenomenon
news about
is called
this.
Dynamaxing.
Dynamax?
Dynamaxing opens up new possibilities
so
in
American.
heated battles performed by trainers
Yeah.
and their Pokemon. For more details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
Wow.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh. Why is he so big?
Okay, this makes sense why there's a huge audience for this.
I'm Wow.
Yeah.
I want to see
I'm
it.
the planning director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which
Yes.
will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokemon battles.
Please tell
That's
us.
what I'm curious about.
Pokemon
Oh.
from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
It's just Z moves.
This may replace Z moves.
I
though.
hope so. I hated Z moves.
Hey, you
all
shut
the
your
moves
face.
they know turn into powerful max moves.
Jeez.
Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns.
Okay.
So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it.
Okay.
Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games. Remember that wild area we told you about?
Yes.
If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there.
What?
One of these new
I'm using the
multiplayer
white-hair
features
chick.
is called Max Raid Battles.
I've decided.
In which 4
Yeah.
Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge
4
wild Dynamax
trainers.
Pokemon.
Max raid battle?
It's freaking Monster
Max Raid
Hunter in
Battle,
Pokemon.
Dynamax Pokemon keeps its giant form for the entire battle.
Oh,
Not only
jeez.
that, it
Evil.
also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle.
What?
So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild
Beware.
Pokemon.
I want a giant Beware now.
If you and your allies manage to emerge victorious, you will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch.
Oh, you just have the option to catch or not catch.
Yeah.
The Pokemon that you can take on in Max Raid battles also vary depending
So I wonder
on
if you have
where
to weaken
are
it or
in the
you
wild
just have
area.
to beat it.
God. Oh, no.
There's some that can only be caught after you
Oh no!
Oh, Lord, he coming.
join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Nice.
Max Raid Battles feature strategic, cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon.
See, I
which is a
like
first
it,
for the main series of
But, like,
Pokemon
what if you
games.
don't have 4 friends? Or 3.
Yeah.
It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the excitement together. You can also connect with other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe.
Okay.
So I hope you'll try Max Raid Battles with all sorts of other players.
So I
Wait.
wonder if you can play the whole game with them or if it's just the max raids.
Can you play local
Yeah.
multiplayer?
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region,
Yep.
and also the current champion. His name
Called it.
is Leon.
Of course it's
In a
Leon.
region where Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible.
He looks like a
His
mix of all the
popularity is only
previous gym
enhanced by
leaders.
his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the
Okay,
region.
you know what they haven't
He's
pointed
wearing
out?
soccer
It's no
shorts.
Look at how they're
exaggeration to say
talking.
that he is the most prominent
Is it
trainer
voice
in all of
acted?
Galar.
Maybe.
The champion has a younger brother who also happens to be one of your rivals.
Of course. One of your
His name is
rivals.
Hop. Hop dreams to one day become champion, just like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal.
He looks very charismatic.
Yep.
He has
His
like
journey through the Galar region
Ooh.
begins
Charms
on
of,
the
like,
same
Hal.
day as
Rodon
yours.
phones.
he has little like tweaks of Hal
On your
where he's
journey,
just
you and
charismatic.
Hop will receive
Yeah.
a great deal of support from these 2 characters.
Oh, okay.
Professor Magnolia is the professor of the
Magnolia.
Galar region and specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon.
I love
Of
her.
course.
Sonia is her granddaughter and also
Sonia.
serves as her assistant.
I'm
Their
scared.
abundant wisdom and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout
They
your
both
adventure.
twirl their hair.
Okay, this game has to be voice acted just in the way they're presenting it.
Yeah.
Because there's no speech bubbles underneath.
Yeah.
And the screen doesn't look like it's been cut either.
You see that little icon right
Next,
there? I think that's a
would like to
Rotom
talk about
drone.
the Pokemon gyms in the
A
Galar
camera
region.
drone.
You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming
Okay, grass
champion.
type gym.
Okay.
These
We saw
gym
that 'cause it has
stadiums
that
are
thing, and
constructed
that's
in very
obviously a
special
grass type.
locations that
Yeah.
allow for Pokemon to be Dynamaxed.
They're all stadiums.
The gym leaders also have extremely powerful
Again, I'm
Dynamax
fine with that.
Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own.
Groups.
So all the gym leaders have a Dynamax.
Battles
Yes.
between two Dynamax Pokemon are explosive.
Kinda like the
and will
trials.
cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak.
Oh, the little puffs on their head means how many turns they have
Let
left.
me
Okay.
introduce one of the gym leaders
Okay.
to you. This is the grass type expert, Milo.
Milo.
This gym leader is all about
I love
enjoying
him!
battles alongside his trustworthy Pokemon.
His
You will
body
have
does
to
not
overcome
match his
his
face.
tenacious
He doesn't have a
fighting
nose.
styles to continue your journey.
No, there it is.
Yeah.
Look forward to facing many more heated battles against gym leaders
Oh, we
over
will.
the course of your adventure.
We've shown off quite a bit today,
Yeah.
Yep.
but I have one more video I would
I
like
want
you
to see the
Yes,
legendaries,
please.
and I know
It's
you're
probably what
not
this is
going
gonna
to.
be.
Take a look.
I don't think it is. I just want to know which version to buy. Okay, not actual game footage. Noted.
Told you. Oh, are they both wolves? They are.
A third one.
Oh no.
Pokemon gun.
I want the shield one because it has a cape. That's awesome.
That was pretty sick.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region.
Okay.
Figured.
Called Zacian and Zamazenta.
Zamazenta? I want Zamazenta.
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
They're like the same Pokemon, but
I know.
just different forms.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course,
I did.
what we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and interesting
Okay.
characters for you to discover in
The way they
gallery.
introduced it, right? They introduced the shield one first, and then
Yeah.
the sword one.
We're putting
What if they
everything we've
swapped
got
it
here
to
at
the
Game Freak into
shield
making
one is in
Pokemon
sword and the sword
and
one's in
Pokemon
shield?
A game that
Oh, that
everyone
would be
around the
dope.
Like you
world
get
will
the
enjoy.
sheath for the sword, and you get the sword for the sheath.
That's
Please look forward to it.
Please look forward to it.
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak.
You're welcome.
Finally, I would like to announce the release date. Pokemon Sword and
Okay.
Pokemon
Okay, now
Shield
we go.
will be
I don't like that
available
art.
November 15th,
That looks like fan art.
2019 as a global simultaneous release. And starting today, you can pre-order a special double pack. Stay tuned for more information.
Okay.
Hope you will look forward to your new Pokemon adventure in the gallery.
That's new.
Thank you
All
for
right.
Dude,
That's actually sick.
that's smart. That's a business move they should have been doing all along.
Absolutely. I'm so glad I didn't pre-order Sword or Shield.
I want Zimazagoon or whatever his
Well,
name
screw
is.
that. I'm getting both.
Zimzamadon.
I'm 100% getting both.
Just buy them both for the
Because
channel.
I honestly, I want Zim Zim Zamadine.
Zimzam Zubadubadoo.
I freaking love Dreadnought.
Yeah. The turtle with the sword. in
They
his face.
showed they told his name, and I was like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's a turtle, right?
Yeah.
And I love turtles. It has a massive jawline befitting of a Chad, the crimson chin over here,
The crimson shit.
but his name, I just, it's so simple. It's just Dreadnought, and I
Yeah.
love it.
What was the name of that bird? It was like Armor Knight or something?
It was like Crayonite or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know, but it looks awesome.
Oh gosh, it looks sick.
The legendaries look... I actually think the legendary move was smart, making them look the same but have different aspects, like one's a sword, one's a shield. Because you notice
I honestly would have been like, don't get me wrong, like I'm fine with it. What
Yeah.
if, like if it was the exact same Pokemon, Just that's it. It was one Pokemon, but it had two different forms. But then they couldn't have introduced him the way they did. And don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, like I'm fine with them being two different Pokemon, but like it would have been honestly a really interesting move if they did that. I mean,
I feel like they've done that before, have they?
no, not like that. But like what they could have
Where you
done.
have to catch a different form in each game. Deoxys.
Oh, that's true. That was Gen 3 though. But yeah, like have it so it's like Zimzamadoom or whatever, but it's like sword or shield
Dimmadale over
form.
here. Yeah.
And there's a way that you can alter the form so that technically you can get both legendaries in both games, but they're technically just the same Pokemon.
Yeah. I like their designs.
Oh gosh. Gossifleur or whatever?
Gossifleur.
Gossifleur,
Gossifleur.
Cottonhead. I don't remember the other one's name.
Eldegoss.
Eldegoss. All right, yeah.
Eldegoss. That's the one I remember.
Gossifleur, Floofy?
Wooloo.
Wooloo. I want to see.
Wooloo.
Okay, so Wooloo is 100% the normal type.
Yep. I'm 100%
Which is
okay with that.
interesting, because most of the time they're like rodents or something.
Most of the time, they're just utter garbage.
Well, no, okay,
I'm
think.
just saying.
Rattata, rodent.
Yeah.
Ferret's a ferret, which isn't technically a rodent, but could be.
God bless you, dog.
It's a small mammal
Do you want to join the bounce cast?
that looks kind of like a rat. Zigzagoon's a raccoon, also not a rodent, but kind of fits in the same idea.
Yeah.
Bidoof is a beaver. Beavers are rodents, aren't they?
No, beavers are mammals.
Yeah, rodents are mammals too. Patrat's a rodent.
Too early for me to think.
Because it's a rat.
Yes,
Yes.
that is a rodent.
Correct. No, it's a groundhog.
Yeah, it is a gopher.
Gopher. But that's a rodent. I think. Don't quote.
They're all rats to me.
Bunnelby is
A rabbit.
a rabbit, which is also not a rodent, but buck teeth kind of fits the entire. What I'm saying
It fits
is,
the aesthetic of the mice.
like, you understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
If you look at all the other
It
ones
doesn't fit the
lined
design
up,
element.
it's like, oh, you have like rat, kind of rat again, like
of
all
rat.
these things, and then you
I
have
identify as kind of
sheep.
rat. Sheep.
which there's no way to look at that and be like, it's kind of a rodent. It's not a rodent.
Yeah.
It's also interesting that they're like, I know they've done this before, but like they're using, because we already have a sheep Pokemon.
We've had many sheep Pokemon.
No, Mareep. I think Mareep's the only sheep Pokemon.
Didn't we have a second one?
Well, I mean, Flaffy and Ampharos, but like, those are its evolutions. So technically it's just one line. So it's I'm curious to see where they go with this, because I looked at it and I was like, is that like a Galarian Mareep the first time I saw it? Because I was like, it looks like Mareep because it's literally, they're both sheep. Like, you really can't make a special
Yeah.
sheep. Unless you have like a spike protruding from its back or something.
Mare Shank.
So they showed off the 2 new legendaries.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's literally all I was asking
They didn't
for.
do the third evolutions of the starters, which was what I was asking for.
Well, technically, they didn't reveal the third evolutions of the starters
Or
in
the
Sun and
second
Moon
evolution.
until
got
after
leaked.
a leak happened.
Yeah, that was crazy. I like the wild areas in between towns.
Gosh.
It's just one giant area.
The way it looked, because it literally looked like one huge area. Because, I mean, you can't just go from like, oh, it's like, grass to just desert instantly.
Yep.
There has to be some kind of like contrast
Transition.
there. But like the way that you're able to you have free control over the camera. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool.
It's gonna be a
The
good
one
game.
thing they didn't show off, and it's kind of odd they didn't, they showed off that you could encounter Pokemon through wild grass. Because they had a little exclamation point and then like thing. But then they had random walking Steelixes. A freaking Golurk just making his way downtown. And then even if you thought maybe that's like, a super end game kind of thing, they had Woolo. just wandering around like a first round over there. So it's kind of like
Who?
Wooloo.
Wooloo.
Yeah, the freaking sheep.
Wolo.
Rolo.
They got freaking Rolo over here.
But no, they had it walking.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not an end game thing. So I'm genuinely wondering if you can turn on and off random encounters, which would be interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I think you could do that in Final Fantasy. In the later games.
Yeah. So make it like, oh look, instead of random encounters, it's like, oh look, now there's just a freaking Chad walking around.
Jeez.
Champion looks, I'm not gonna lie, the champion looks kind of dumb. He looks busy.
Yeah.
Because he has like a cape with like a bunch of emblems on him.
And then soccer shorts and soccer
A
tights.
goatee, soccer shorts.
Everything's soccer.
But I mean, okay, listen, if you're going to do a stadium, which again, we'll get to that in a bit, he's wearing a crown, which is, I like it because he's the champion, right? Yeah. Which, I mean, okay, side note, are champions the political leaders of the region?
Basically.
All right. So I guess he's like the king of Galar, which...
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
But, I mean, I absolutely... Okay, go ahead.
You know what they didn't show in this?
What did they not show?
No evil team. No rival gang.
Well, but they announced that it's coming out November 15th, which is actually... I called that date. I was like, it's coming out middle of November to late November.
Yeah.
I was like, we got it. But, they did not show off an evil team. Which, I'm fine if they honestly don't show off the evil team at all.
I'm fine if they don't have an evil team.
You shut your face.
Let's have a plot that, is interesting. Roasted. Because, like, Sun and Moon was interesting because Team Skull wasn't trying to destroy you. They were just trying to be a gang.
Yeah.
They were just doing their own thing.
Alright,
There's going to be more than one rival. Because the guy said, here's one of your rivals.
Yeah, they did make that very obvious.
That's one thing they've been doing a lot, is having multiple rivals.
Okay, side point, and this is something that just came to me, and they may not have shown this off today simply because of the fact that they're trying to be like, oh look, here's one of your rivals.
Yeah.
Here's another one of your rivals. What if it's like X and Y Omega Ruby, right?
30 rivals?
No, hold on. Where multi-battles, in the Battle Maison, you could take on with either you and your friend, right?
Yeah.
Or you could take it on with you and an AI-controlled thing. What if that's how you can do raid battles?
They're probably going to give you 3 rivals.
So you have 3 rivals, so
Yeah.
it's like, oh look, even if you don't have 18 friends with Pokemon in 2019, look,
Yeah.
you have friends that you can do it with. I'd be honestly extremely happy about that, because that's one of the things I'm worried about the most right now, is they're focusing a lot on online play. What?
I'm a 1 rival normie.
See, I like one rivals, but like at the same time, if they handle it better than they did in X and Y, I'm fine with it.
Everyone's like, your rivals in the first few Pokemon games are so stuck up. And I'm like, yeah, they're your rival. You have to have a reason to fight them.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, no, because Black and White handled it pretty good.
Black and White, you had 2 rivals.
And they handled it well.
I'm talking about single rivals.
Well, yeah, I understand. But they handled it well.
Bianca was kind of unnecessary.
Well, yeah, but like you could say that about most of the rivals.
Charon, ooh, what a guy.
What a lad. But, I love... Okay, and I know okay, if they have like a gym puzzle, I'd be happy.
Mm-hmm.
If they...
Although from the way it's looking, I don't think they will have one.
What if it's you have to unlock the stadium?
You have to fight through all the kiosks and crowds.
One large popcorn with a side order of pain. It's just, but no. What if in each area you go to with a gym? Because they didn't even announce that there. Did they announce that there were 8 gyms?
No, they just said, here's one of your gyms.
So maybe there's more gyms, but I mean, whatever. So what if it's
There's like 30 types.
each of the gyms you have to like unlock in a certain way? Like, for example, the first time you go to, power's off in the entire city, and you have to turn back on the power to open the gym.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Or stadium.
Build the puzzle into the town.
Yeah, which I'd be fine with. But even if they cut the puzzles entirely, I'm fine with that. I know you wouldn't be as much.
I feel like, did they do that in XD?
No, because there were puzzle areas,
Yeah.
but just not as much. And there weren't gyms in XD either. So, like,
Yeah. Kind of just like a battle arena.
yeah. But I love that there are stadiums because, did you play Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu?
Nope.
All right. Again, fully understand. I get it.
Yeah.
It was a good Gen 1 remake, though. It was really nice to play. But one of the best parts was... Okay, did you ever watch the anime?
Some parts.
Part of it at all?
Yes.
You know how in the gym there were like little seats?
Yes.
And then Misty and Brock would sit up there or something like that?
Yes.
And it's, like... They did that in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu
Really?
for every single one of the gyms. And there would always be like... The first one in Brock's had like, you know, a picnicker, a hiker, and stuff like that. But then the later you got into the game, it had so many more people sitting up there because they were cheering you on.
Yeah.
Except Giovanni's for obvious reason. But like, I loved that. I loved how every single gym had an audience, making it seem more like an event.
Yeah.
That this is a rare occurrence. Like someone's taking on the gym leader.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, let's buy tickets. Honey, clear your afternoon kind of thing. We're going on a date night to watch Milo.
To watch two poor enslaved animals duke it out.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you saw if you saw a monkey and a freaking cotton ball grow to the size of like the Twin Towers,
Okay.
I want to buy tickets to that too.
That's going to be interesting. I wonder how they're going to handle it if only first evolutions can do it. Because they did show Raichu and Weevil doing it. But those are smaller Pokemon. What happens if you get a Golurk freaking Dynamaxing?
Okay. Are they going... The
Can you
thing
do it with
is...
Can the Ultra Beast be transferred into this game?
I know you're going to be happy
hope
about
not.
this. No, they should be able to. Because they're technically Pokemon.
No, they're not. They're Ultra Beasts.
They're Pokemon,
They're
though.
classified as Ubis.
They're still Pokemon.
No, they're not.
Anyway.
No, they're not.
Putting that aside, from what it looked like, Dynamax is going to be basically 3-turn Z moves,
Yeah.
which, am I okay with that? Kind of. Am I scared of that? Very much so. But I'm also...
I think it's a mix of Z moves and Mega Evolution, because they said you can only do one per battle.
Did they?
Or they were talking
Oh,
like,
one Dynamax, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I'd like to see how it... Because what it looked like whenever they showed the Raichu's, like, attack screen, it was like, look, max... it was like max punch.
like thunder,
Max
Thunder Shock
Thunder.
turned into Max Lightning. Or
Max Lightning.
Thunder.
So what it looked like is
boosts all
instead
your
of
moves.
Z moves, all of your moves now are like Z moves
I think
for 3
it
turns.
takes the type of move and then has the max version of that typing. And I think that I'm guessing they're going to do that
Which
to
is
apply
Z
to
moves.
every move instead of making every move its own special max move. I'm thinking they're just going to take max so and so typing, max normal, max.
So just like Z moves,
Yeah.
except like with the scaling power. So like when you have max Thunder Shock instead of like Thunder,
Yeah.
it's not going to be 200 base power like Thunder
gonna
is.
be
It's
199
gonna
base power.
It's going to be like 100. So
Yeah.
it still hits hard early game, but late game is like, all right, I need to get rid of Thunder Shock on
Yeah.
my freaking Pikachu. But I'm fine with that as long, and I know you hate Z moves. I do not appreciate that, and I told you why.
I do not appreciate that because I am the best.
They added... Okay. Spotlight on me for a second, because I know some people probably don't know this. I played competitive Pokemon for a little bit, right?
This dude sped run freaking Pokemon
Coliseum.
Coliseum.
Anyway, but no, I played competitive Pokemon, like VGC stuff, double battles, like all that stuff. And I liked Z moves because they added a little like, if you use freaking Max Out Psyche or whatever, like, if you just use Psychic with a Z move, I didn't do that. Because I thought that was kind of like, okay, cool, it gives you, like, a nuke that you can use once a battle, which is fine, but some of the Z moves were like, oh, look, here's a very integrated strategy that you can do.
Yeah.
And I liked that because it added dynamic to the entire battle that wasn't there before. And, like, I understand, and if they get rid of it and just apply it to this, I'd be okay with that. But I'm also really scared that if they boost the power of the Pokemon that's Dynamax, like, it just gets a +2 in all stats.
Cool.
Just, oh,
Yeah.
look, this Weavile just suddenly has +2 in all stats for 3 turns. No! Why? Stop!
Yeah.
It's gonna get hit with the Banhammer harder than you could say Bayonetta in Smash 4. It's like, no!
It's gonna get banned faster than Mario. What's up?
It looked cool.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, the game looked great.
It looks gorgeous.
But, yeah, that's
Yeah.
my entire point on that.
So that was...
Freaking, no, we're not done. We're not done yet. There's some more to talk about.
Yeah.
Milo Yiannopoulos over there.
Milo.
He didn't have a nose.
He looks like...
They moved the camera to like
He
one
looks like
angle,
when-
and he had a
yeah.
tiny nose for like 2 frames.
It looks like when they take like those small anime boys and say what would he look like if he took steroids, and then they made him a character.
Grass type gym's obviously the first gym from what it looks like,
Yeah.
which I like. Grass type's a really cool type, but
It's like one of the gens did that, didn't they? Nope, I'm wrong. Keep going.
no, I'm trying to because Gen 4 had
I was gonna say
Gardenia
Johto,
second
but Johto's first gym was
flying.
yeah,
Yeah,
and the second was Bug.
yeah.
Sinnoh, third gym.
Second
Second,
Gardenia.
you're right. First one was Rustboro City.
Yeah, Rock Boy. Like I'm fine with it.
Gender ambiguous.
Can we please, I beg of you right now, give us a dark type gym leader? Please.
Like the one guy from Hoenn Elite 4.
You know what I'm genuinely... Well, yeah, but there's never been a dark type gym leader,
Yeah.
which is it's surprising, frankly.
Give us a fairy gym leader.
Well, we had one, didn't we?
Probably.
X and Y?
I don't care about the fairy typing in all. I think it's unnecessary.
How dare you? I love...
Dragon was already super effective against Dragon. That was just cool because, like, of
I
course
like-
a dragon would be super effective against a dragon. A dragon fighting a dragon just...
I liked Wigglytuff. Leave me alone. He became a...
I liked him as a normal type.
I named him Biggie Smalls. And then I had one in Let's Go Eevee that I named Cardi B. Because I named them after people whose music sucks. No offense, Biggie.
What do you mean, no offense?
I like Biggie Smalls. For the most part.
I thought it was unnecessary that they had to change, like, Meryl to a normal fairy or water fairy.
But I like that because it made it more integrated. Because what they did in Gen 2 when they just added Dark and Steel, it was like, oh look, Magnemite's now a Steel type.
But that makes
And that
sense
was it.
because it's made out of steel. Meryl was already a water normal.
But then you have stuff like Clefairy, who has fairy in its name.
That one makes sense.
You have Snubble and Gramble, who
that
are
one
literally...
doesn't make sense.
They're called the fairy Pokemon.
That still doesn't make
They're
sense.
based off
They look-
pixie dogs.
They look like... Really?
Yes. That's why they're fairy type.
I was gonna say they just look like standing up dogs.
It's more like, for lack of a better way to put it, it's just cute type. That's what it is. That's what it's supposed to be.
The beauty type.
But I'm excited. Bring back Pokemon contest, please. Please. No. But, gosh, like, there's so much that I like. I'm scared about Dynamaxing. I'm scared about raid battles. If what I said here does not apply, if you have 3 rivals and you're able to do them offline,
Yeah.
absolutely. But if they
I think they said you could do it online too.
well, yeah, but like if they have to ram a good part of like say that's the after game, right? You can go on raid battles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If they cram that behind a paywall of $20 for the online feature,
service.
that's dumb.
Yep.
Do I understand? Yes. Do I dislike it? Yes. So I kind of hope that they give you a way out of that, because X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, pain to do. Do not recommend. I mean, I know these are older games, but
Yeah.
do not recommend. I did the multi-battle Battle Mason battles with the AI.
Oh jeez.
All 50 battles.
Why?
It was because that was the last trophy I needed. There's a trophy
Yeah.
that you get. It was such a pain because the AI is stupid. It's so bad. But as long as they give me a way to do it by myself, basically, I'm okay. Yeah.
Excuse me. We just woke up like 30 minutes ago.
I need Z moves.
No, Z moves are gone.
I need Mega Evolutions.
I've always been iffy on Mega Evolutions.
Mega Evolutions are great.
Because, like, if they keep
I
adding...
want you to look at me and tell me Beedrill did not deserve a Mega
No,
Evolution.
he absolutely did. But that's the thing that I'm always going back and forth on. Like, if they keep adding them for more Pokemon, one, what's the point of... Why don't they just add it for every Pokemon? And two, why don't they just make it a canon evolution, you know?
Okay, so I know you're like, well, because then they add 4 evolutions, which is kind of odd. Because no Pokemon evolves 4 times.
Digimon did it.
Okay, anyway.
And Digimon's in the garbage can, so I mean...
Exactly, so they don't want to throw their own game in the garbage can. Trying to think. I had a thought, and it just kind of left.
My brain on a daily basis.
Gosh, I'm so bad about that. Terrified, yes. They didn't show off any of the types of any of the Mons.
You're right.
Which, I mean, you can look at Woolo, Wooloo, and be like...
It's like YOLO. No, it's
and
not.
be like,
it's like Yulu.
oh, it's a normal type.
Hulu.
You can just look at it and be like...
I'm going to name mine Hulu.
You can just look at it and be like...
And then when it evolves, I'm going to name it Hulu Plus.
No, just like, you can look at it and be like, that's a normal type.
Yeah.
And then maybe it has a secondary type as well. You can look at...
Normal fairy, because you know that makes sense.
You can look at what's-his-face.
Where's the sheep type? I want my lamb.
Gossifleur and its evolution to be like...
Wooloo's evolution better be called a pun on lamb chops, please.
You can look at...
It's just like... It's a sheep standing up with like a karate band. It's just lamb chops.
No, you can look at Gossifleur and be like, that's a grass type, right?
Oh, it's definitely part fairy.
Maybe. I was actually thinking psychic, because the final form's an elder.
Well, like Flabébé.
Yeah.
Grass fairy.
Well, no, Flababy's not grass, though, which always confused me.
Well, I mean, it's on a flower.
It should be grass, but anyway. Honestly, I was looking at Elderfleur and being like, psychic grass. That's what it looked like, because I was thinking, like, huge head, an elder, wise
But I mean,
elder.
like, Whimsicott had a huge head. That one was.
I mean, that's just because it's cotton.
This one looks cotton, too.
Yeah. Dreadnought. What type would that be?
Rock or ground, I'm gonna say.
Maybe, and dark. I was thinking dark as
Yeah.
well. But either rock,
Judging
ground,
from
steel.
the sword in its face, probably rock.
Yeah, or steel or
Or
something.
steel.
Then there's the night bird, which makes me think, is it a pun on night as in
I think so.
sword and shield, or night as in dark, meaning there's dark flying?
Well, it's spelled Knight, so knight like sword and shield.
But that's just, I'm kind of thinking.
Because like the UK with Old England with all the knights and stuff.
Because you look at it, I looked at it and I'm like, that looks like a dark type. Because it's a raven, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you go flying like steel because it's a knight, flying dark because it's a raven, or do you go like dark steel with like levitate, which doesn't make sense because it's flying?
Yeah.
I don't know what type that's going to be. And then the legendaries, which I have no idea.
They're gonna be steel at least.
Steel. But then I don't know what
They're
else.
probably gonna be fairy too. Because we just gotta make every legendary fairy. Oh my gosh!
Elliot, there's like, what, 2 fairy legendaries?
hate
Oh, okay, no, but the Tapu's, I guess, yeah.
That was just weird. It made sense because those were like mystical island spirits.
And they were cute.
Yeah.
Except
It
Tapu.
didn't make sense for Yveltal. Yveltal's just a giant death bird.
But that's not fairy.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, both the legendaries in X
No.
and Y are fairies, aren't they?
Nope, Xerneas is fairy.
Why isn't Yveltal?
Yveltal is just dark flying.
Why isn't it fairy?
Because it's not. Because you just said it's dumb.
But why? I thought all the version legendaries shared one typing.
Nope. You say that, and then you have Groudon and Kyogre, who are literally the exact opposite of
Post
each other.
Elliot, cut this part out.
Gosh, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna edit this.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Milo looks dumb. Stadiums look cool. Dynamax makes me terrified.
Dynamax gets me ready.
Let's get positives and negatives real quick. Positives.
It's a Pokemon game.
Positive. I like the professor. I like that she's an old lady. That
Yeah.
makes me happy. I'm absolutely terrified what the internet is going to do to her granddaughter. Negative. Pokemon, positive. Or new Pokemon, I should say. Return of old Pokemon, positive. Champion looks dumb, negative. Milo looks dumb, negative.
Milo looks hilarious.
Milo looks dumb.
He looks hilarious, though. He legit looks like a 6-year-old boy who decided to beef up.
All 100% all around positive. Dynamax scares me though.
Yeah.
So much. And again, if they lock out the freaking Monster Hunter or whatever side quest there's gonna be behind a paywall, and the fact that you're gonna need friends with a Switch, I'm going to be a bit upset. Because at this point, I only have. Okay, not counting Caleb, because he goes to, and technically I think that's Luke's Switch.
Yeah.
But counting that, I only have 2 other friends with the Switch, meaning that I can't even, because that's you and my friend Justin, and that's it. That's all the people I have with the Switch, and
Yeah.
that's still one short of doing a raid encounter.
Raiding battles.
But I think it's
Let's start a
dumb.
raid party.
I think it's really dumb if you can only catch, if only one person can catch it.
Well,
Because if you have to go,
no, I think it means like one person can activate the Dynamax,
Dynamax,
so
yeah.
that you don't have 3 giant.
But then
Pokemon.
how are you just gonna split up a Pokemon into 4 pieces? Because it's one.
What?
It's one Pokemon. You're catching one Pokemon.
Yes.
Who gets the Pokemon? Is it the person?
Probably the person who initiates the raid. I think everyone comes in like Dark Souls style.
Maybe. Oh, see, that'd be interesting. Is if you started a raid like, oh, I want to do this one, and then just other people who are like in a lobby for just
Or like
fighting the raid battles
like
just
with,
join.
Like the way Dark Souls worked, it's always online. So if someone wants to join your world, they can. If you don't put up an item to block all multiplayer, they can just join in whenever. And
Elliot,
then like
Are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting? MMORPG Pokemon? From what it looked like,
it took them long enough.
from what it looked like, the area, right?
It's just
That was there?
Yeah, it's just a giant map.
Well, that
Well,
area.
it's like a little
No,
keystone.
the little keystone that was there was in what looked like an open area. Of course, we only got like a slow zoom in as they walked towards it. But
It does look like they were just walking around beforehand.
what if the entire wild area is the MMORPG area? And the towns
Yeah.
are normal. So the gyms don't get crowded and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But the entire other area is
That's
just
like, yeah,
open to everyone.
that would make sense.
I love it, but I also would be surprised if they hadn't announced that yet. If they announced it here, then I'd be like, oh, cool. But like, I'd be really surprised if they just like August they announced, oh yeah, it's massive multiplayer online. Surprise! Because that's a huge selling point.
Yeah. Well, I think they would get a lot of. I think that's a natural progression for the games
I love it.
because they haven't done multiplayer like in-game multiplayer.
I'm just waiting for the day that they completely get rid of random encounters, which today might have been that day.
That was Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah, and
This game had him.
I know, but they didn't announce because they also had random encounters as well.
Yeah, random encounters.
But the question is, can you turn it off?
Probably.
Which I'd be happy about because I really
Hashtag casual mode.
I hate random encounters. I've never liked that in RPGs, and I know that's an RPG staple.
Really?
I don't like them. Well, okay, it's different in regular RPGs,
True.
than Pokemon.
True.
Because in Pokemon, you're like, oh, I want this thing that's like a
grinding.
1% encounter rate.
Yeah.
Meaning that you have to walk around in the grass and hope that you get that microscopic chance of getting it. In comparison to something like Earthbound, where, yeah, there are different enemies and stuff like that, and they're all random, and yes, one of them may have a 1% encounter rate, which that 1% encounter rate enemy drops a rare item or something like that, but you don't need that.
Yeah.
If Dreadnaught's like a 1% encounter rate and I have to walk around on Route 2 for 10 hours trying to find it, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah.
But if I can just see Big Chad Boy walking around out in the overworld so I can freaking jump it like
He's freaking the size of a Gigalith, man. That's a third evolution.
I can like jump it real quick, I'd be happy.
Can we just agree? Roggenrola is like the most amazing name for a rock
I
type.
love that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's gonna be a good game.
I'm excited. I'm waiting to see all the speculation. Oh, did you ever hear about that speculation? And I'm honestly 100% down for it. That Galar, because of there's a train, right? That in actually England that runs from England to France.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Going to
that Kalos is the
Kalos.
post game. I'd be 100% down for that.
I want return of going to a different region for
I
post game.
I would absolutely.
That's what I thought they were gonna add in Black 2 and White 2. You're gonna be able to go to like Sinnoh or somewhere. I was gonna be like Sinnoh with tall sprites. Yes.
I honestly,
Yeah.
first off, I hate X and Y. I really don't like
They
X and Y.
weren't very well put together.
But I'd be 100% down to go back.
But to revisit, yeah.
Oh gosh.
I want to revisit at least one previous
That isn't
Content.
Kanto.
that isn't Kanto.
Johto did that, and Johto did that fantastically.
And then it did it twice in its remake.
Well, but yeah, I mean that's a remake. You got to do it twice. If they would have,
Yeah.
if they would have cut out Kanto,
You would have missed the whole point of the game.
yeah, you would have finished the game at level 50. And then what else do you do?
Yeah.
I want the champion to be level 80.
Oof.
I want a level 100 champion.
Oof.
Yeah. I want this game to take.
Make him earn the crown. What if once you become the champion, your character gets a crown?
Freaking walking out of my
Yeah.
house. I'm off, Mom.
Gonna go destroy some noobs. Be back by dinner.
I want champion rematches too. No, like what they did in Sun and Moon.
At the battle tree?
No. Do you not? Okay, so basically, I mean, I know you beat Sun and Moon, right? So you go back. If you beat the Elite Four again, you get to sit on the throne,
Oh yeah, you have
And
to
you
wait.
get-
You wait for one challenger,
and you
it's,
get
it's
challenged.
It's randomized
Yeah.
each time. Yeah.
I loved that because it's like you're
feel
the
like an actual
champion.
champion.
You're the
Yeah.
actual champion. Look at me. And a lot of people always talk.
I thought they should have dropped the Elite Four from Sun and Moon, in my opinion.
A lot of people always talked about that. What is it? It's always weird that you had been the champion, right? You're the champion, but you don't stay in that room. Like,
Yep.
But it makes sense if you think about it. That maybe this champion is a political leader. In which case, why the heck would you
Yeah.
hand over the reins of a country to a 10-year-old?
Yeah.
That's bad.
What if all of our governmental elections were based on Pokemon battles? You have to go around beating the 10 houses of Congress to challenge the president.
Okay, hear me out. Entire region based on the entire United States.
Did they already do that? Was
They did Unova.
Yeah, you know
That was New
based on
York.
New York City.
I want the entirety of the United States, and the final boss, the champion, is Donald Trump with a gumshoes
Yeah, gumshoes.
as his ace.
I was gonna say.
That's what I want. And then have Unova be like post game.
Well, everyone was thinking this game was gonna be Western inspired, like Wild West inspired, and like it was gonna be a lot of dinosaur Pokemon,
Yeah.
like fossils. I would have been fine with that.
Well, I heard the idea for a Scottish-based region back in like before X and Y was announced, and I liked the idea because there is a ton of like Celtic lore and stuff like that that like it's not as well known as like Greek mythology stuff like that, like Norse mythology stuff like that. So I really want them to incorporate more stuff from what is the technical? Because Celtic is Scotland
Yeah.
and Ireland. What is
The Netherlands?
no? Because just the British Isle lore, for lack of a better
Yeah.
words, the mythology behind it. They have a freaking goat. Okay, I say goat, it's a deer that's able to shift the seasons. That's what Deerling's based off of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want that as a legendary.
Yeah.
Give me goat that's able to change like it has an ability that just allows it to change the weather at any point in the battle. Like it's just like, oh look, it's hailing now.
Nice.
Surprise. And it like, oh my goodness. Okay. Well, are we done?
Sure. Anything more to say?
Milo looks dumb. Leon is a dumb name.
One of the gyms is going to be a mine, and I hope the boss
What if-
is a freaking one of the 7 dwarves.
What a basic name to.
Mile.
No, Leon.
That's what I was saying. That's
It's
such
like-
a that's such a anime name.
That's such a like Hop. I was like, okay, Hop. That's a unique name, a dumb name, but a unique name.
Well, like how?
But like, Leon.
Cool.
It's
Like
like
Steven.
I get it.
Whoa.
Leon, lion. Ooh, big scary Rory
didn't even
monster.
get that.
But like,
Alder.
he had okay.
Alder was a cool name. Cynthia. Cynthia was a cool
You
name.
know what I just realized? We haven't had a type-based champion.
Lance.
We haven't had a type-based champion since Gen 3.
Yeah. Cynthia had the ultimate roster ever because she was amazing.
Yeah, she had a completely just roster, right? It was just
Yeah.
a bunch of
She was
different
like
Pokemon.
an actual trainer.
Yeah.
The one for
Alder
Kalos,
did the same thing.
The one for Kalos doesn't exist because Kalos is just a fever dream from Nintendo.
If I remember, she's the highest level champion though. Diantha was like level 68, 70. Her ace
Yeah,
is
but that game, it was so easy to grind because
Yeah.
the EXP share changed to giving to every
Fact.
Pokemon.
Yeah. If you don't use the EXP share, you'll finish the game at about like level 55,
Yeah.
which means you have to grind a lot.
And they give you the EXP share like after the second gym.
First gym.
First
I
gym.
just replayed why. It's crazy how early they give it.
And like, you get every single Pokemon from every
I
generation.
love the Pokemon that they
X and
introduced
Y
to
was
those.
cool. It just kind of felt like an anime, like... What's
Yeah.
the word?
Greatest.
Greatest hits album almost.
Yeah, but like I like some of it. Like I love the Pokemon that they introduced in that game. I freaking love Malamar.
Avalugg is awesome.
But like
It's a giant glacier.
Malamar is still one of the most unique Pokemon in terms. Like what they introduced, like so many different. Like Pancham, for example, is the only Pokemon that evolves in that way. Technically, there's Mantike, which evolves when you level it up with a Remoraid in the party into Mantine. Pancham is you have to reach a certain level and then you level it up with a dark type in your team and it evolves into Pangoro. Because the dark influence on it makes it the gangster. Which is such a... It's like, what? That's so cool!
I love Pokemon lore because it's always so weird.
And then they have freaking Inkay, which you have to get it to level 30 and then freaking tilt your 3DS upside down. And then it evolves
That is
into Malamar. Because Malamar is just an upside down squid.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
That's awesome. I want more creative evolutions. Like freaking go into Pony Canyon to evolve Charjabug. Like that's okay. They could have done better.
Okay, they did fix that.
Thickavolt
They
awesome.
fixed that in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Did they?
Because that was one of the biggest complaints is Charjabug, right?
You had to hold on to it until the end of the
Until
game.
Pony Wilds, which is really late in the game. And then Crabrawler evolves into Crabominable when you reach Mount Lanakila. When you reach Mount Lanakila, right? You
Yeah,
know,
the
the
Elite Four
final
mountain.
area. They changed it so that once you get to Ula Ula, the third island, it's that little electric factory area that's kind of like off to the side. If you go there and level it up, Charjabug evolves.
Okay.
And then once you get to Tapu Village, the one right outside of the mart where
The one that's destroyed.
yeah, there you can actually go up into that little hill area where you usually fight Gladion, and you can level up Crabrawler or
See,
Crabrawler there,
that's what
and
I
then
like about
evolve
the
it.
Pokemon lore. Like places like Tapu Village, where they just say like it got destroyed by the Pokemon, but they don't show it.
Yeah.
It's just like you have to learn through the environment. I
And
love
what?
it. And like the abandoned mall in what's it place town, where it's just a trial, but it's just an abandoned shopping mall, and there's a freaking Mimikyu in the back rooms with.
What's up?
So yeah, thank you for joining us for Bouncecast number 3 reaction video.
Yeah.
Not clickbait.
No, we literally just
Yeah.
watched the direct.
If you like what we do, subscribe.
do it. I'm excited.
It's gonna be good.
Zazawazabe and Zanzibar.
Zacian. I remember that one.
Oh, shout out to them adding another Z Pokemon too. 2 new ones.
Yeah. I think they're running out of naming schemes.
Hey, you shut your face. Wooloo.
That one's just
Gossifleur.
adorable.
Eldafloof.
Eldegoss.
And Dreadnought. You shut your face. All those names are great.
They are perfect.
Now, don't get me wrong. Zanzawabe and Zeusavloofs
Susaflus.
are dumb, but I love them.
Alright, thanks for watching. If you want to say something about how gross I look, please comment, like, and subscribe. If we hit 100 subscribers, we'll make some merch.
Nice.
That is a guarantee. Because I want to start wearing those bounce pad booty shorts.
Also, you can hide as much as you want. Whenever this game comes out, we're playing it.
Yep.
It's coming, and you cannot stop it.
Oh, jeez. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Bye.